Yep, there we go. We got Tobin Anderson coming in as our extended post-game show continues. The St. Thomas Aquinas College Spartans with a 99-78 victory over the UDC Firebirds. And as we welcome in the gentleman who is struggling with the headset right now, but almost certain to be the ECC Coach of the Year. I'm sure that's not what he wants to hear right at this moment. But Coach Tobin Anderson, thank you for finally gracing us with your presence, and congratulations to you and your team on a well-deserved ECC regular season championship.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks a lot. So it's awesome, and great year for the guys, and really special from the standpoint. We started off we're 2-5 against some pretty good competition, but also 2-5 and lost to Bridgeport at home, only won the conference, and guys, we had a little bit of adversity and kind of hung in there and got better and got it out some good wins, and we just continue to get better. So it's been a fun year.
We had the chance to chat with Marcus Henderson a little earlier as your first recruit, one of the players certainly instrumental in turning this program around as it has 15 wins a year ago and now 20 this year. Where in your game plan, as you laid out where you wanted to see this program be, where is it now in accordance with where you would hoped or expected it to be? Because this is kind of amazing in a 2-year turnaround.
Yeah, I think we're definitely, I didn't imagine us being where we're at right now this quickly, but it was a tribute to the guys. I mean, like Marcus Henderson came in, I don't think he had a whole lot of interest out of junior college, and he was our first recruit, and he was like, the way he plays like defensively and how tough he is and how aggressive he is fits into our style of play. And like Chaz Watler was a kid, he had no scholarship offers at all. He comes up here, and I get the job. Like 4 days later, comes up for a workout, offer him a scholarship, and he comes. We got a little bit lucky. I mean, part of recruiting is you get lucky. I mean, it's not all like we didn't plan on this all happening together, but I think we got some of the right pieces, and getting like John McNair has been a huge piece for us. He's a senior. He's a great leader. The behind-the-scenes stuff he does that no one sees is that's huge for a team, And then we have some talent. Justin Reyes, getting him, and he sat out last year. And Jules DeCourtney was a guy who came in and sat out last year. So the pieces have kind of fit together pretty well. We've gotten better, and the guys to their credit have believed in what we're doing. And I have a great coaching staff. I have an unbelievable coaching staff, and you could not give those guys enough credit for Matt Capel, John Dwinell, Brian Staffen, and Tim Coyne. Those guys are awesome. And you walk in here yesterday, and half our team's in here shooting with those guys before practice. They're all shooting for an hour by them with the coach. And that's the reason. There's no secrets to it. Just our success is based on we work hard, and guys want to get better and want to win. And once you have a little bit of, I think last year's tournament run really helped us to have some success, to get to the finals and kind of say, hey, listen, this is going in a good direction. Let's get even better for next year, and so we've been able to do that.
I was going to work in a question about the coaching staff because I've been in this for about 3.
I know.
No, I'll tell you what, I've been in this for about 3 decades, and it's as hard a working group as I have ever been around, having had the chance to travel with them and see what you guys do on a daily basis. But let's talk about the progression for this season. You started things off with this nice tip-off dinner. We talked about it a little bit on the air. You had Bob Hurley address the team, address the crew, the trip to St. John's, the trip to Gonzaga. What was all of that the build-up for? What was that part of your grand plan meant to do for your team?
We talk a lot about culture. The culture is more important than the team. The culture is more important than the coaches, the players. The culture of how we do things, as far as we want everything to be special. We had a clinic last night in our gym from 6 to 8. We had 100 kids here. 100 young kids came in for a clinic. So we said, let's make this the best clinic in the area. Let's make our tip-off dinner the best tip-off dinner in the area. Let's make whatever we do, let's do it as well as we can. And I think the guys have really embraced that. Like our GPA was a 3.0 first semester. Let's be as good as students as we can be in the classroom. Our guys don't get in trouble. There's no issues there. Knock on wood. It's a Saturday. Hopefully our guys are smart tonight. But it's a good group of guys. And I think the culture's really good. So that if your culture is good, then you can absorb a loss or an injury or things not going your way because you kind of just hey, this is the right thing. Do the right thing. And our guys have been able to do that, and that's to their credit, because they're still 19 and 20-year-old guys, and it's sometimes you can kind of fall off the side a little bit and say, hey, I'm not going to do this, but they keep coming, they keep working, and the guys who our best players are our hardest workers, and that trends, and then what that does, that everybody else follows their lead, and that's why we're pretty good.
Well, we're pretty good. It's a 20-10 regular season, a 17-3 conference slate, and an ECC regular season championship. Now you have the week off, and there's the age-old rust versus rest question. You've gotten to see both sides of it. Last year you had to come out of that 3-win bracket. This year you come out of it as 2. How does that affect how you prepare this year? What do you guys do this year, especially because it's still so up in the air who the pairings are going to be?
Yeah, no, we talked about that a lot this week. I think what we're going to try to do is we'll take tomorrow off, obviously. Monday we're going to come in and just shoot. in the small groups, like shooting and lift weights. And then Tuesday, we're going to have referees come in and actually have like an inter-squad scrimmage, kind of just to keep us sharp. Because the rest, Russ, that's a great question. Like, I think the team that plays on Wednesday has an advantage sometimes on Saturday. Not so much on Sunday because you get worn down,
right.
but on Saturday because you just got to come off a big win. So we're going to try to go hard on Saturday, bring referees in here, make it almost like a game on Tuesday. Have a inter-squad scrimmage to keep us kind of sharp, and then take Wednesday off, and then go Thursday, Friday, get ready for Saturday, Sunday. But it's like, hey, this time of year, like we are playing well. And, everybody else playing pretty well too. But like, if you're playing well, just keep trying to do the same things. And we're short in practice, and just trying to keep our guys fresh.
Well, with your team having the regular season title in its own hands, there have been a lot of ups and downs over the course of this season. Of course, the Gonzaga trip had its pluses and its minuses.
Yep.
At times, the team has responded in different ways. Low points, I think you look at that Gonzaga game, the Georgian Court game, we've talked about that offline, but it has been a different team. And at some point, did you feel like there was a buy-in, that there was a click
Yep.
where you said, hey, they got it?
Yep. After we lost to Georgian Court, we came back and we were not in school at that point, which is fine. We practiced 6 in the morning. We got back about midnight, went at 6 in the morning, and we told the guys, and about 12:30 at night, we're in the office, we're hanging out, we're up by 18 points, ended up losing that game. And Chaz Wilder sent a text out to all the guys. Sent a text out, his group text to the whole team about staying together, about working hard, about what the ultimate goals were. I think that from Chaz kind of like got our guys like, hey, let's get on the right page here. Let's get things going. It was awesome. Like for a kid, like for a sophomore to show that kind of leadership, and that really, our guys really came together. We went from 6 to 8 in the morning that next morning. We went from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. We went from 7 to 9 at night. We went for 6 hours the next day. And let's just get ourselves back to how we're supposed to play basketball. And that could have gone both ways. Could have gone 2 ways. We could have come out and been just worn down and not lost our motivation. But we somehow found a way to come together. And I think it was that day after Georgian Court was a big. And I think that sometimes a loss, that we lost to LIU Post at LIU Post, and a game we could have won. But it was a good loss. Our guys really played well together. And we didn't play great, but we played well together. We hung in there, and that kind of got us, I think. Listen, let's keep doing what we're doing, and good things will happen, and we just, found a way to get it done.
And the team found a way to get it done. It is a tribute to the administration here
Yep.
at the college,
Yep.
to you and your coaching staff, and also to all those young men who wear the St. Thomas Aquinas uniform. Coach, congratulations to you and your crew, and hopefully there's still a long way to go yet.
Absolutely. Thanks, Stephen. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all your support and all your help and everything you guys do. And it's like you said, the administration here, and Jerry Oswald and Dr. Fitzpatrick, and they're all just wonderful people, and they supported us the whole way through. And so we'll try to keep playing as long as we can.
Well, and we certainly hope that run is not a short one, and maybe we'll even get to see it at the NCAAs. Tobin Anderson, thanks so much for coming by. Congratulations again, and good luck in the ECC tournament. Tobin Anderson, the head coach of the St. Thomas Aquinas College men's basketball team. You can't get tired of saying that the 2014-15 East Coast Conference regular season men's basketball champs.